Hey everyone, it's Ryan here. I am making this video for my Clash of Champions 2017 predictions. I know it's this Sunday. Well, it's obviously tonight. I know it's been building up for a while. I've just never really put my mind to doing predictions for it. I'm going to do a prediction stream later, probably about 4 o'clock or something like that. But there's 7 matches tonight. If I get 4 right, I'll keep my title, which you can see up there. So we'll start off with the kickoff show. We've got Zack Ryder versus Mojo Rawley. The Hype Bros have imploded. No. I don't really care for the Hype Bros, if I'm honest. I haven't liked Mojo Rawley since day one. His gimmick, it's one of those things. It's an annoying gimmick, but if you can get it to work, then fair enough. But it's to the point where it's overly annoying, if you know what I mean. There's a bit where it's oh, it's cool, and they're sort of please get off my TV. So I'm excited to see where they go now with him, considering he's the one that turned on Zack Ryder. It's going to be an easy Mojo Rawley win, because with a heel turn, the heel does have to win to get that momentum of I'm now serious on my own, don't need this person. I like the fact that he won the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal, and they almost did fuck all with him. He did get a title shot against Jinder. He had a fair point, whereas he's beat Jinder before, so he had a reason to go against him for the title. Obviously lost that, and obviously Zack Ryder was out with an injury. Mojo had a bit of a push. Obviously then won the Battle Royal. Then they got back together and haven't really done anything since. So it's one of those heel turns that makes sense, if you know what I mean. Because Mojo feels that he had all the momentum in the world, then when Zack came back, it all came crashing down. He needs to make a name for himself. I hope this does get rid of the whole hype bro thing, because I don't see how he can be a heel and be all about the hype, unless he's being the sort of an NFL jackass type thing. So it's sort of I'm all this, I've got this, blah blah blah, no one's better than me type thing. But anyway, I'm going for a Mojo Rawley win, because it's him turning heel, and he really needs to win. Zack Ryder doesn't really need it, if I'm honest. Second match, we have Breezango versus the Bludgeon Brothers. Again, I'm going for the Bludgeon Brothers for this one. Bludgeon Brothers have recently come back. I thought they would have debuted against Breezango. Obviously not. They've had a few squash matches. I think they beat Hype Bros twice, which led to the heel turn. But again, I've gone Bludgeon Brothers for this. The weird thing is they built this up for quite a while now. They had this 2B, they had the 2B thing. Skit in their fashion files at least 3-4 months ago. Felt like that. And it was supposed to lead up to the Bludgeon Brothers, and now it's sort of happened, and then the essential literally at the point it's the Bludgeon Brothers doing it. That's what 2B is. Bludgeon Brothers, 2Bs. So they're fighting at Clash of Champions. Again, I've gone Bludgeon Brothers because they need it a bit more than Breezango do. Well, it's not like they need it. It's sort of obviously they've recently started, so it would benefit them. We've got Randy Orton and Shinsuke Nakamura versus Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. I feel like this will end the show because of the implications for it. So if Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn lose, then they're fired from WWE. Shane McMahon put himself as a special guest referee, which obviously that's not going to imply a screw job of any kind. So Daniel Bryan's inserted himself. I feel like this is where the whole Shane McMahon Daniel Bryan thing's going to start to implode, and they're going to want to fight each other. I'm really hoping Daniel Bryan's return to the ring isn't through Shane McMahon. Shane, I hate the fact, I like that Shane's back. I hate the fact that he has to insert himself into everything. He's not that good. He doesn't need to be in so many matches. It's WrestleMania, he had to be there, fair enough. But then it's when he puts himself against AJ Styles, or he puts himself against inserts himself in the Survivor Series team. It's you've got plenty of capable superstars in your thing. That's pretty much what started it all. There's Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn are annoyed that Shane McMahon decided to insert himself in the Survivor Series team, whereas people like Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn are more than capable of being in the Survivor Series match itself. But yeah, we've got Randy Orton and Shinsuke versus Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. They had this whole thing where it's if Randy Orton can find a partner, then sure, they'll fight you. And then it's everyone's oh my god, it's Shinsuke Nakamura, what are the chances? It's they have been partnering for the past 3 months. I get that they think that we have a short-term memory loss, but it's not that short-term. Yeah, so I feel there's going to be some controversy to this one. Like, Shane McMahon's probably going to call it, and Daniel Bryan's going to know you've counted fast and restart the match or something. I feel like Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn going to win. Maybe Daniel Bryan will join them, and if his return to the ring could be like Kurt Angle's, it can be a 6-man tag match. You can have Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn, Daniel Bryan versus Shane, Randy, and Shinsuke. Yeah, I've gone for Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn for that one. So this one I'm actually quite excited for looking at it. We've got a fatal 4-way tag team match for the tag team championships. You got the Usos defending against the New Day, Shelton Benjamin, Chad Gable, and Rusev and Aiden English. I'm going to go for Shelton Benjamin and Chad Gable. They are sort of hinting at a heel turn-ish thing. They haven't fully gone there yet. They're a bit like, oh, we're just trash talking, yada yada. Sort of like the Usos with the face turn thing. But I feel like Chad and Shelton are going to win it here. Because you can save the Usos, you can save the New Day. Maybe Aiden English takes a fall or something. Maybe even he pins one of the Usos or something. You never know. I've gone for Shelton Benjamin and Chad Gable. It'd be a great way to get the titles off them without hurting Usos or New Day, considering they pretty much are the SmackDown tag division. They have pretty much recovered it. It's going to be an interesting match. Tag team matches on SmackDown have been brilliant, and I can easily say this one shouldn't disappoint. We've got Charlotte Flair versus Natalya in a lumberjack match. I'm pretty sure the women's version is a lumberjill match, but anyway, lumberjack match for the women's championship. See, this one's difficult to decide because you've got obviously all the lumberjacks outside, and 3 of them being the Riot Squad. I didn't realise Ruby Riot was spelt with 2 T's. I thought it was just 1, but apparently it's 2 now. But here's a thing I'm concerned about. Either Riot Squad's going to get involved fully and take both of them out, and then it'll be another 5 minutes and Charlotte retains, or Riot Squad's going to get involved, all the lumberjacks, and you're going to get into the ring. Then Natalya's going to sneak in and get a pinfall or something after they've attacked Charlotte for ages, sort of like they did with Sheamus back in 2010 at Fatal 4-Way, where basically Nexus invaded, started attacking everyone. Sheamus snuck in and got the title. But I feel like I'm going to go with Charlotte on this one, because it sort of balances out the whole heels and faces winning. But I'm going to go Charlotte to retain the title. Should be alright. I feel like it's going to be a bit of a mess, especially with the Lumberjacks, but we'll see how it goes. I'm pretty sure there's only 10 women on the roster. You've got Charlotte Flair, Natalya, Naomi, Becky Lynch, Tamina, Lana, and then the Riot Squad. So there's 9 so far. There may be other ones, but I can't remember them. And Carmella as well, so that's 10. Unless it's a Carmella's opportunity to cash in with the whole Lumberjack situation. I'm not going there though. I'm going to say Charlotte's going to win. Carmella's not going to cash in. I feel like they're going to make her hold it for a while at least. We've got a triple threat. We're tired. Triple threat match for the United States Championship. You've got Baron Corbin defending against Bobby Roode and Dolph Ziggler. I'm going to go Baron Corbin to retain. I feel like Dolph Ziggler's been thrown in there to take the pinfall, sort of like they did with Ty when Baron won the title. You can protect Bobby Roode, gain some push for Baron as US Champion, but again, keep Bobby Roode safe. Dolph Ziggler doesn't really need it. Apparently he's going out soon anyway. But I've gone Baron Corbin to retain in this one. And then finally, we've got AJ Styles versus Jinder Mahal, apparently with the Singh brothers for the WWE title. I was hoping the whole Jinder Mahal hitting the Colossus on both of them would have been them splitting up. They had the thing on SmackDown on Tuesday where they were trying to plead to AJ Styles that they're not with Jinder anymore, but apparently they still are, which is annoying. I want to see Jinder go at it by himself. The whole reason the whole Jinder project failed was because it was sort of like Seth all over again, where he needed the help of his 2 stooges to retain every single time. And if he can't do it by himself, then why is anyone going to want to actually appreciate his work? I feel like he can put on a really good match. They did last time when they're in the UK. If it's just Jinder Mahal, I feel like this would be a really good match. And I feel like AJ Styles is going to retain because the whole India tour's over. I thought jokingly they would have given it to Jinder so he could win it in India and then lose it back again, because you can sort of have him go into India as champion. But I'm going to go to AJ Styles to retain for this one. So my predictions are Mojo, Rawley, Bludgeon Brothers, Kevin Owens and Shinsuke, Shelton Benjamin, Chad Gable, Charlotte Flair, Baron Corbin, and AJ Styles. So there's only one title change I've got, which is the tag titles. I don't think all titles have been retained on Night of Champions before. It possibly has, but I'm not sure. But I'm going for Shelton Benjamin and Chad Gable to win the only other titles. But let me know what your predictions of Clash of Champions are, and I shall hopefully see you in the next one. Right. Bye!